Hello and welcome to Gaming Chat SP, an offshoot of our main podcast where we play some of the fantastic games that are available to play on Nintendo platforms. I'm your host Mike, and in today's video we are playing Which Way Up Galaxy Games by Turtle Flip Studios. So I'm going to get started here. We're going to go to single player because it's just me that's playing today. So basically, Which Way Up Galaxy Games is a 1 to 4 player local party game with 12 gravity inspired minigames called the Galaxy Games. Which Way Up Galaxy Games is a family friendly party game that gives unique freedom of movement by allowing you to run on walls and ceilings, orbit around planets, or fall across entire levels by manoeuvring through gravity fields. Each of the 12 gravity games feature their own unique bite-sized challenge where up to 4 players compete. Eject your friends into space, score a goal with an entire moon, leap across planets to escape a black hole, capture the whole zodiac or constellations, and much more. And this is the official write-up that is available on the Nintendo.com website. So let's jump into single player here. And just get my controller synced up. We have a number of characters here. We're going to start off with Spark. Now I have played a little bit, but we're going to go with the tutorial here. So yeah, let's play the tutorial. I've played a little bit of the game. Oh, missed that. Hey, got them all. But that was before it had an update, and now it has had an update to improve some problems that it was well, not really problems, there's just a few niggles in the Switch version, but actually it does look a little bit different from the last time I played it, so you know, there is that. Boom. So basically, I mean, a lot of the games are inspired by, oh, so I can't do any of those at the moment. They will be coming soon via updates later on. So we're going to go to this one's adventure, Spark's Adventure here. So we've got a few missions. Some I've played, some I haven't played through yet. So I'm going to start off with The Signal. And I'm just going to take my time with it. I mean, obviously, the idea is to actually, you know, beat it in time in order to collect the medals and things. So here we have 01, The Signal, Spark's admirers. They can't remember when it began, but Spark has been receiving visions from an unidentifiable source. In them, Spark sees themselves performing into a horde of adorning celestials as they transform Potentate into sparkling essence. Scouring the pre-cosmos for another vision, Spark finally catches the signal source, but there's already another celestial there. So let's just jump into it. It says, I'm just going to come out and say it. I'm in a pickle. I was in the middle of delivering these pips to their atoms, but just my luck. Some basic celestials stuck right in the middle of the signal source. Oh, you're a Spark. I've never met a Spark before. Well, these atoms will only take 1 pip each, so it shouldn't be too much work. I'm not going to catch anything if I touch those things, am I? So, that's the wrong button. I keep doing that. Basically, I've got to match them up to the colour of the goal. This one, for example, though, will take both. Yeah, well, let me get through there, quick. Hey, took a little bit longer than I wanted it to, but we got there. I'm free, you did it. You're looking at me like I'm crazy, but I've been obsessed with this place. Okay, I'm convinced. You are crazy. It warmed me up whenever I passed, so eventually I just decided to stay. It's like a hot spot in the cold. You couldn't feel it? Just silence. Awkward silence. We'll move on to the next stage. Starstruck. Starstruck, a faint vision flickers in Spark's mind, a blurred glimpse of shimmering light and scattered pips. Following the hazy image, Spark drifts to where the signal faintly hums. There, sprawled lazily among the pips, is Maggie. Maggie's glow brightens after spotting Spark, their excitement bubbling over like a supernova. Wowza, it's a Spark! I've only ever dreamed of seeing a Spark perform, but never in the flesh. Ease up, sheesh. In reality, I'm just a normal celestial like you. Psh, you wish. Another basic celestial obsessed with me. Get in line. I was putting these pips away, but they started getting so heavy, so I had to lie down. Now you're here. Am I dreaming? I keep pressing that wrong button. It's beta jump. We'll go through it out. Ah, missed him again. Stop missing him. I don't know what I was doing now. Ah. Done. Just a bit of faffing around there. There we are. You're free to flit away and fraternise with whoever it is that magnets fraternise with. Magnets, I guess. Famous and generous, Sparks are the real deal. I would love to watch your next performance. When is my next performance? Come to think of it, when was my last performance? Rescue Luna. Okay, 03, missed hiatus. Hiatus, rather. Having gone so long without finding a source, Spark's vision stopped. Their fantasy of being a potente transforming superstar is beginning to feel just like that, a fantasy. After registering a fresh signal, Spark discards all pretense and desperately follows it to its source. Orbit decides to confront Spark. That signal you flew in its exact direction, and here we are, another trapped celestial, another hotspot. You've been following it all along. I never said I wasn't, and so what? All the celestials want to watch me perform. Who am I to deny them? You're not talking about your visions again, are you? You're delusional. The audience is in your head. I bet you haven't really performed for eons. Sorry to interrupt. Some help would be dandy. Ah! What? Didn't mean to do that. Yee, did it. This one's a bit more awkward though. Oh, straight into that. Ah. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Oh well, at least I got them out of the way now. Ah, no. Gee. One more to do now. Hey. I mean, I'm not doing the absolute best at this, and I suppose with a bit more practice I could do a lot better. Sorry, but I couldn't help hearing the commotion. Maybe your friend's right, Spark. I haven't heard any recent news about Spark performance. How would you know what a vision looked like, Luna? I used to be a Spark fan, that's all. Okay. Right, well that was just a brief look at some of these missions from Spark, and then we have some golf looking games as well, and then we have Comet Collect. So we'll do one of the golf mini games. And I must admit I'm not very good at these at all, but I'm hoping to, you know, give it a try at least. So 01, Dream a Little Dream. Having just completed a big project to transform the loose potente of one system into the essence of life, Sprout has earned a long break. Contemplating the details of this holiday, Sprout nearly collides with a grassy planet of a peculiar system. The spacescape is fertile and abundant with more potente. All Sprout needs to do is to sink it in a hole. Who could resist? Okay, let's give it a go then. Could you keep it down? I'm trying to drift into a sleep so deep that it will eventually consume me. Ooh, it's a bit dark. Hey, I didn't notice you over there. Were you sleeping with all this potente just lying around? What? That stuff? I'll get to it when I get to it. You seem pretty keen to transform it, so... But puffs off... I'll start that again, sorry. What? That stuff? I'll get to it when I get to it. You seem pretty keen to transform it, but putz softly, would you? How rude. I should leave, though it would be a waste if this potente was left ungathered. Right, okay, now I've got to try and charge a shot around... Yay. Try and get it around the curvature of the meteorite thing. Maybe a bit too much. Done it though. That worked out a lot better than I thought it would. That's alright, I did it, yay! And I did it with time to spare as well. Look, I got the 3 trophies that time. Brilliant stuff. There's nothing like the adrenaline rush of having too much work and not enough time to do it. I guess I'm glad you freed me from that trap, but now I don't have an excuse for avoiding work. Oh, procrastination at its finest. You were trapped! And why are you avoiding work? I couldn't think of anything more important than transforming potente. Dreaming, mostly, reflecting. There's nothing better than listening to my mind and the dreams it dreams. Very, very philosophical is our Luna. Right, I will play another one, and then I'll try out the levels on the other character that's available. So, dance it out. With renewed purpose, Sprout rockets off in search of another course, too distracted to recall the original holiday plans or to notice that Luna followed along. What was Sprout doing before this new world of untransformed potente opened up? It's as if Sprout collides with a glass barrier. Okay. Ah, ouch, what the? Oh, hi there, don't tell me you're trapped. Well, no, yes, I just wasn't sure if my points were their usual straight and radiant selves. These mirrors were helpful until... Never mind, once I get all this potente sunk, you should be freed. I work fast too, so it won't take long. No, you may work fast, but I certainly don't. Now this is basically a wall barrier, so that's just going to bounce things off. I'm going to try and get it around. Come back, come on. Trying to get round. That's not the easiest one, I must admit. Boing. Close. Ah, it's close. I don't know where that went or came from, but I'll happily take it. And then that one I do like no time at all. Okay, then fair enough. Hey, spot rescued. Dance it out. Sprouts holiday, time 104. Whoa, you did it. Prompt as promised. I don't mean to critique, but your posture seemed pretty rigid. Rigid? Does that matter? I have the posture I need to get the job done. All work and no play is how we turn potente. Cute, but what's the point if you're uptight? You know you're just not gonna... you know you're just not your brain, right? You're your body too. Listen to it. Dance it out. Thanks for the advice. It might be relevant for a performer like you, but I've got an important job that won't get done by me dancing. So let's come away and we'll move on to Luna. We'll probably try one of these and then I'll give you a brief look at some of the multiplayer levels. So yeah, we'll start off with this one. Reluctant recruit Luna's dream. Luna is tired of being an audience to the other hard-working Celestials, so they decided to hide in the farthest flung region of space. Preparing to land, Luna is dismayed to discover Sprout apparently collecting comets. Sorry, not comments. Comets. Luna attempts to flee and hide. I don't know what's up with me. I am struggling to use words today. You there, Luna. You with the moon-shaped head. I hope this Celestial isn't talking to me. Care to help me use Comet Push to gather these comets? I could finish it myself, but you can finish it yourself? Well then, I'll be on my way. Good luck. Wait. Okay, I'm stuck. I need your help. Right, I'm going to jump into the air and then hit that, haven't I? Right, basically like that. Ah, where am I going? Where are you going? Hey, I murdered myself. What have we got there? At least I got them looking the right way. Boom. Hey, that's pretty dandy. Obviously, I definitely need to speed up how to do that. Basically, have to you know, get a bit quicker at it. Okay, so I'm embarrassed to admit, Luna, but I wasn't gathering comments at all. I was supposed to be, but got distracted. But no matter, what brings you out here? What brings you way out here, rather? Oh wow, I really cannot read today. Me, I was just I noticed these distant planets were lonely and in need of some moons. Bravo, there's nothing more rewarding than a job well done. Let me help out as repayment. Okay, right. So just to show off some of the multiplayer stages now, which is really the meat of this game, the meat and potatoes. So multiplayer. Bear with me as I set up another controller here. There we go. Just so I can, you know, get 2 players on the screen. So if I press a button here, press a button now. That'll do. Hold to continue, and then I can just give you. So we have party mode. We got choose a game. We'll go choose a game. Round, basically party mode. Gives you, you know, like 6 of the easiest games for beginners, 8 games you've mastered the basics, 10 games for experienced players, or 12 galaxy games. Or the custom where you can just choose any of the ones that you want to play, and then choose game, single game, choose one. So we have Overload, Nebula Nab, Hole in One, Berry Barrage, Puff Panic, Bumper Stars. Now what I'll do is I will show off some of these. Basically Overload. Okay, playing tutorial, 3 lives. Hold on. Turn off the tutorial. We're seeing the tutorial. Number of lives, we'll turn that down just to give a general idea of how it plays. Okay. You have to forgive me. I'm suffering from a cold at the moment. So basically, what happens is, you know, one of you is basically become a bomb, and you have to try and touch the other person to, you know, pass it on. If I touch them and then, you know, run away, and if it blows up, you know, they lose a life, and then, you know, you can do that for 3 lives. You can touch them back and you just bounce it between you. Okay, we'll go to single game. Oh, I've got to change the game now, haven't I? Change, yes. Comet Collect. Comet Collect is basically the last game that I did. You have to put the ball basically into the other one's goal, basically, or into your own goal, I think, actually. Yeah, you have to push it into your own goal, I believe. Oh, no, wait. Oh, right, yeah. So I'm red here, for example. I've got to push it into the red goal. So if I go up onto the comet here, and then just push that down, it just bounces around. Oh, there we go. Ah! It went in though, it went in. Nice. And you can play this with 1 to 4 people. I'll tell you what, we'll be kind. Nah, went the wrong way with that one. Give them a comet as well. Boom. It reminds me a bit of there's a mini game in Banjo-Tooie. Kickball, I believe it's called, and basically you have to get like the ball into your own goal. So it gives me that kind of vibe. Star ring, staying the ring to power up. Okay. But this is a lot more fun when, you know, playing with you know, other players as well, because obviously, you know, it's a bit more competitive. And I keep mixing up my buttons. I keep pressing, you know, A to jump, and it's not A, it's B. As long as you stay inside, you'll get more, you know, tower. It's basically like tower control kind of thing. Or like, you know, King of the Hill. But then, you know, you can, you know, push each other. You know, you can push each other out the way or push each other into oblivion. Go down. Protect your own. Throw bombs at enemy planets. Protect your own planets. Okay. Throw bombs at enemy planets. Protect your own planets. Right. Okay. So there's a bomb there. Collect that. Go round. Ooh, almost disappeared. Basically, as the bombs get stuck to it, it does damage. Yeah, pretty cool. Obviously, like I said, you know, if there's more of you playing, you know, you get the more of like the competitive aspect going. Comet Collect we've done, Event Horizon. Yeah, this is a pretty good one as well. It's basically just, you know, like, keep running and don't get sucked up. And you can push each other as well when, you know, blast each other. No, I just pushed him into the black hole right then. And there you have it. Like I said, there are 12 games to play, and you know they all offer something different, all based around, you know, the gravity. So like Star Ring, Overload, Nebula, Nab, Hole in One, Berry Barrage, Puff Panic, Bumper Stars. Puff Panic is almost like a boss. So you have to avoid the fireballs and falling into the lava. They're basically trying to stay alive as long as you can. You've got Bumper Stars as well, where you just have to knock into each other and knock the other players out. And then Gastrometer. You have to throw bombs into the Gastrometer's mouth to knock out the player, and as one of you is actually the Gastrometer, so you have to go around and eat your opponents. So kind of like Pac-Man. I'll tell you what, we'll actually, you know, play that, and hopefully we'll end up as the Gastrometer. Okay, so you can jump into it basically. Right, what I'm going to do now, just going to take control of the other one here. And then basically use the bomb to knock them out, and then go after them Pac-Man style. Right, come back. Hey, you can't throw the bomb back though. Oh, really? Oh, it does. You can run around on them. It's just, you know, cute little fun mini games, you know, themed around space and gravity and planets and things. So I find it a lot of fun, and you know, with more people, it's going to be a hell of a lot more fun. And some games are actually, you know, I find a lot more fun than there are, you know, Super Mario Party like mini games and stuff like that, or Mario Party, you know, mini games. So some are fun and others maybe not so much. But this, generally, they are all fun, but there are some that are, you know, just more fun to play than others. Some that are more enjoyable or more to, you know, like my liking. I mean, obviously, golf is one that I am the weakest at, and that's, you know, just golf in general, golf games and everything. But the other games like Barrier Barrage and, you know, stuff like that, you know, there's a lot of fun there. There's a lot of fun to have. So basically, I'm going to wrap up now. So thank you very, very much for watching this video. If you'd like to know more about Which Way Up Galaxy Games, I did actually have an interview with Nick Cellini of Turtle Flip Studios. That episode of our podcast is live now, so please be sure to check that out to learn more about this game, and I hope that you'll pick it up. Oh, it's crashed. that's terrifying. I don't know why it's just crashed now. But yep, so there you have it. That was Which Way Up Galaxy Games. And like I said, we do have an interview available with Nick Cellini of Turtle Flip Studios, the developer of the game. So please be sure to check that out. And if you'd like to see more of our content, please be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, MikeTendo64. You can also stay up to date with all our latest news, reviews, personal views, giveaways, and so much more at our website, MikeTendo64.com. Well, that's all from me for now. So until next time, keep on gaming.